whistleblowing, always want more. Building dreams one module at a time. Morning with Klawndyke, everything's fine. Morning with Klawndyke, everything's fine. Layouts sprawling, stories to unfold. Metal giants, new and old. Scale detail, G-scale night. Steam whistle echoes through the morning light. Trains on tracks, engines roar. Steam whistle blowing, always want more. Building dreams one module at a time. Morning with Klawndyke, everything's fine. Layouts sprawling, stories to unfold. Metal giants, new and old. Scale detail, G-scale night. Steam whistle echoes through the morning light. Trains on tracks, engines roar. Steam whistle blowing, always want more. Building dreams one module at a time. Morning with Klawndyke, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Morning with Klawndyke, everything's fine.
Good morning, everybody. Oh, that was a quick car. Oh, hopefully everyone's doing good this morning. I woke up. We're doing great. It's a beautiful Wednesday morning outside. Not too hot, not too cold. It's that perfect time of the year. Leaves are starting to fall, which is good and bad. And why I say that is, well, you guys know I'm starting a garden railway, and I didn't realize how many leaves fall from the trees around my place. It's like a little mini forest, but it's all good. It is all good. Let's see, who did I miss? Good morning, Dave, Stan, Mr. Boone, Jerry. What are you doing up this early? Good to see you here, my friend. Oh, CLL. Hey, loving it. Good morning, Trains and TCG. Dennis, good to see you here this morning. Hope everything's going good. Got a nice little surprise. By the way, I think what you're doing, kind of put it up a little early, but it works. It'll help get the word out, and I think I've got something set up for that. Mr. Myers, good morning. Jason, good morning, sir. Mr. Gatton, really good to see you on here this morning. Actually, the dogs. I gave them a flea bath, and it caused them to blow. They blow one, they're like their last summer coat, and it's a really fine fur. Malamutes are interesting. They have like 3 different coats. And right now they're blowing that kind of downy coat, really fine. And I'm actually allergic to animals, which kind of sucks, but I'm good until they start blowing that coat. As you can tell, my sinuses are a little shot. I apologize about that, but no control. So yeah, the dog's coat is getting thicker. I did something different too. You know how I always leave these comments up by accident? Check this out. Yeah, got it figured out. And that was actually from watching Mr. Heath. Heath has got an awesome setup for doing his videography and stuff. He gave a really cool tour on it. I should have grabbed the link to it. But his setup is really nice. Uh-oh. Yeah, no more Godzilla. We'll have to fix that. And of course, it's my nephew. Good timing. I think he likes hearing the roar. Sorry, not this morning. Yes. Good morning, Sam. Oh, you finished the modules last night. Awesome. Painting is next. I'd love to know what you're going to do with them. I hope you share some pictures of the modules as you go along. As you can tell, I kind of woke up a little late, so Got my coffee. We are doing good. I got some cool news. Actually, there's a couple good things going on. I got a new engine. Let's see. Check this beautiful little engine out. It is my G scale. I like to say thank you to Mark. He hooked me up with this, and it's a beautiful engine. I bought it as a used engine, but it was never out of the box. I don't know what to say about it except for wow, just totally wow. I mean, looking at all the rods and the way this thing is built, I can't wait to actually. There's something I have to do with it first. Um, these engines are notorious for breaking a gear. What they did is they press fitted a plastic gear on a metal shaft and using inferior plastics, which caused the gear to split from the pressure. So even the new ones expect to got some books in the way. Expect to replace that gear. And luckily enough, I love YouTube University. Let me my windows are all mixed up this morning. I'm going to jump around. It's not first on the list, but it's close. Let's see. Is this one it? Did I get it? I got it. Whoops. Shame on me. I got a sensitive mouse this morning. This is from Toyman Television. I don't know if you guys have ever watched him. He's kind of like me. It's not one specific gauge. He likes to look at all gauges, which is really cool. And it just happens to be he has the exact same engine I have. And he had the exact same problem. And the coolest thing though is he did a great video on this, on showing you how to disassemble the engine without taking the whole thing apart. And for that, thank you so much, sir. You made life easier just with this one video. So I did order the gears for it last night. So hopefully by next week we should have this done. But my issue is going to be all the little screws. You guys already know my eyes aren't the best. Let's see if he shows that gear. I know he shows the gear. Let's see, where is it? Right there. So that's the gear that likes to split. And if you see, it's actually right on that metal axle. It's got a couple bushings in front of it. But on this engine, they tend to split. But it's all good though. It's all good. I mean, I got it at an extremely fair price. Like I said, it's extremely clean. I looked at the wheels. I would say it's never been ran. It was packaged up as new. I will be going DCC with this one. Oh, I hear a train behind me. Oh, what do we have running? Norfolk Southern. This, by the way, today is Chesterton, Indiana. Oh, that's a cool train. That's a short one, too. Let's see here. Oh, you got some flex track coming in. That'll be cool to see. That's the one myth. Even Heath made a really cool video on it. You don't need the biggest thing when you're building your module is at the ends you have to be able to connect or hook up to the Unitrack. But what you do in between, as long as the trains run smoothly, You can use any track in between. You can use Pico. Kato actually has, or Kato, my apologies. Kato actually has flexible track. I have 2 trebles I'm putting together to create like a switching puzzle. And with that, I think I'm going to use Pico. So I use Pico switches, and then I have some flex track. But on the ends, I will have the unijoiners. Let's see, we have 11 in this morning. Awesome. Oh, my cat wants down. Good old Folgers this morning. It does the trick. I found something. Irish cream with coffee. Oh my gosh. The only thing is it has a little too much alcohol for me. But other than that, it's freaking awesome. I'm not doing that this morning. No, too early. I think that's going to be my late night coffee. Oh, yours will be standing alone? That's pretty cool. So that's the thing about the triples. You know, with mine, that's 14 inches deep by 6 feet. And I figure on that amount of space, I should be able to create a really cool switching puzzle. I do want to put industries in it and also be able to take it to the club. Hopefully we can do ops or something of that nature. Let's see. Oh, my cat. I don't know if you can hear her, but she really wants to be part of this. Today might be a little quick too, because my son is home today. He was sick yesterday. He ate something that didn't agree with his stomach. Now, here's a little treat. I'm working with Brett with Locks Designs. I love that name, Locks. I mean, good name. But yeah, we're working on this. Is going to be like an educational module. Okay, as you can see, it has a clear top. Let's see if I can get a better. And mind you, this is just a prototype. Let's see, get my camera kind of squared up here. So as you can see, the whole idea of this, as you can see, I put a floor in. So it has a solid floor instead of just the 4 legs or the supports for the legs. This one is actually solid. But the top is cut out of acrylic. I don't know if you can see the lines there. But Brett's been working on this really cool system, and I'm not going to say too much yet until we're done. But I am going to show the module off. As you can see, we have extra ports for the power, and then also connecting up. What is it? EECM or MC? I should have taken notes. My bad. But this is going to be really fun. The idea is to set the electronics in here so people can see exactly how it's wired up. These 2 holes are for the signals. So the signals will literally plug into these holes. And then these 2 are for the sensors. So as the train passes over, it'll pick up the train and it'll throw a light for that block. So this has been a really fun project to work with, collaborate with. It's really cool. As you know, Brett does a lot of resin prints. He does a lot of printing and design work. Good morning, Heath. Your ears must have been burning. Hello, puppy. Oh, we were talking about your video setup. I love it. I love how you did it. I like the the quick releases, you know, for your setup, it's, I don't think you could have done any better. It's phenomenal. I think it's just too cool how you set everything up. I've taken a few of your ideas and put them to use. Hope you don't mind. Let's get back to the front. There we go. Feel like I'm slouching. So, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, check out his channel, Humanity Junction. Really good channel. He's got some really cool stuff. Runs a lot of ops. Well worth it. Definitely well worth it. Oh yeah, Ask Tom Green. Let's see. Yeah, he bought 5 triples. I can't wait to see what he does with those. So yeah, so keep an eye out for this guy. This is gonna be it should be Aaron's. We're gonna try to get it done ASAP here. Hopefully it'll go out the door because I have to redo the back. Let's see if I can show it on camera. I made this design and sent one out to Brett, and he showed it at the last show he was at. But it didn't have a clear top, and all of his electronics were put to the bottom. And apparently a lot of people had questions about the electronics. This is perfect because now you can see in and you can see everything working. But I do have to make one more change on the back. But that's the fun part about designing stuff, you know, prototyping. See, you wouldn't be able to see it until I point it out. But as you can see, there's a little bit of a gap. I need to raise this plug up just a little bit because on the original, I didn't have to worry about the floor going all the way across. But on this one I do, but that's an easy fix. But I love that module. I really do. This is the fun part about doing stuff like this. Oh, whose channel is this? I'm hoping that is Heath's channel, Humanity Junction. Looks like he just got another subscriber there, Heath. The busier line I thought it would be. It looks like ethanol, maybe fuel. Oh, cool. So that's his channel. So definitely, Jerry threw a link in down below. Definitely go check out his channel if you haven't. If you haven't, what is wrong with you guys? No, I'm kidding. Heath is awesome. Let's get into a couple of the videos this morning. One of them, and I love this. I lived out in California for a while. I'll admit it. Lived in Long Beach. Worked for McDonnell Douglas Aircraft Company. I used to play on the big jets. That was so cool and so much fun. And of course, being in California, you have Disneyland. And we have Train Guy in PA, Chuck. There we go. Is that it? Nope, wrong one. There we go. This is fitting. Chuck finally, let the ghost out. Let's put it that way, or gave up the ghost. He is working on the Haunted Mansion on a module. And the coolest thing is, if you've ever been on that ride, the Haunted Mansion, they use a lot of really cool effects. And one of them is the Pepper Ghost effect. And that's where you'll have a pane of glass at like a 45-degree angle. And the way they set it in, you don't really notice the glass. But as you know, glass reflects light. And that's exactly what Chuck has done on this one. he's placed a tablet above the module, and then using a piece of glass that's at a 45-degree angle gives you the pepper ghost effect. And I can't wait to see. Well, take your time on it, Chuck, but I can't wait to see when it's done, because I think this is really cool, really imaginative. And I think this will be a showstopper. You put this one out on layout, I'm pretty sure it's going to stop some people. Kind of creepy too in its own way. Oh, okay, cool. Let's see. Just need to work on redoing the audio for the live stream from the Colorado RPM last weekend. Audio, I think audio is one of the biggest things, and it's the easiest one to overlook. But the nice thing is, with all the editors, it shouldn't be too hard to fix. And you're still unpacking from the show. I bet. I still have a couple things in boxes from my last show. It's easy. It's easy to do. Oh, you got the Inglenook shunting layout. Okay, that's going to be cool. So you're going to do the magnetic auto uncoupling? I think I'm changing some of my ways when it comes to rolling stock. I'm going to stick with pretty much staying with micro trains. For this reason, if I want to go magnetic, micro trains, from my understanding, is the best. Mind you, I'm still new at this, or I consider myself new at this. Caudo couplers work great, but they don't play well with others. And I think micro trains is going to be the way to go for me. So from here on forward, the cars that I do have, I'll keep and modify them. But I will be updating them. Yeah, but I can't wait to see that one. I'm still trying to, I've got everything. I've been getting my switches in and ready. I'm still trying to fine tune the layout on how I want to put it with what industries. Yeah, the ghost effect is amazing. It is. It's. I'm impressed, Jack. I am really, really impressed on this video. So, and all the links to all the videos are down below. Definitely, if you haven't checked them out, if you haven't gone to Chuck's channel, Train Guy in PA, go check him out. Share a little love, subscribe, and that's with all the links down below. Let's see what's up next. Now we've been following Suko's hobbies for a little while. You guys know, working on along with Ann, G, and he stated a comment. It's finished. I got something to say. It's never finished, but it's fun. That's the best part. But yeah, on this one, you look at the buildings, and it's extremely simple. I mean, look how nice that looks. This building right here, nicely done. And it shows what you wanted to show. It's a warehouse, but the way he did it is so simple. So it's a foam box. Pretty much, it's a foam box with the doors, 3D printed. I love my 3D printing, and we're going to get into that just a little bit. But all of his doors and his windows are 3D printed and then adhered to the box. And by the time he's done, it does not look like a box. It looks just like a warehouse. He had an issue, and this is a big one to talk about. If you're going to be putting your 3D prints outside, do not use PLA. I mean, you can if you're going to put it out for maybe a little bit, and if it's out of the sun. But if you're putting a model out that's made out of PLA out onto your layout, expect it to warp. Even if you paint it, even if you put UV guard on it, it's going to get warm and it's going to soften up and throughout time. And that's the issue he had on his first 3D prints. He printed with PLA, and I've done the same. I mean, I'm not innocent on that one. I'm guilty as charged too. I put PLA outside, and it softens up. And then after time, like in his case, his door was peeled, and he had to replace them. But PETG is probably the number one filament I would use. Now Jerry knows a little bit more about printing. He's printed way more than I have. I've been doing this for, wow, how long have I been 3D printing? 15 years? And I still don't know everything. I'm not going to lie. Do your research. Don't just take my word. Do your research. But HTPLA is supposed to be good out there. I'm going to stick with the tried and true PETG, ABS. That's another good one. ASA. And these work good outside. So you can warm them up and they're not going to deform. I mean, if they get too hot, I can see it, but it's plastic. But yeah, he's done a beautiful job on this. Taking something so simple. He 3D printed the brickwork around the base. It's a good video. This is a fun video to watch. And it's been really cool to watch his progress on his layout. Yeah, PETG should be fine outside for a little while. But what I see in this video is I see a small warehouse. I love it. So you don't have to go out and spend lots of money on extravagant kits when you can sit back and make your own. I bet you it didn't take them all that long just to come up with the idea, design it, cut it, print it, and then put it out on the layout, or paint it. So I'm pretty sure he's not finished. I'm curious to see what he comes up with next. Oh yeah, he had a waterfall, took that out. See, and I was thinking about the same thing, but after listening to a couple of people, it'd be fun. But like this time of year I have a huge cottonwood out front, and it's starting to drop the leaves now. And literally my driveway is already covered, and the tree looks like nothing's fallen from it. But yeah, even his pagoda there is 3D printed. Yeah, the original filament. That stuff was fun to work with, I'll tell you that. Because when you look at it, 15 years ago, we didn't have all these nice extravagant filaments. We didn't have PLA at the time, I believe. But they're working on the filaments. Now we have all sorts of filaments. We have flexible filaments. We have fuel resistant filaments. Unknown. Godzilla would have been going nuts this morning. Yeah. And that is very true. There's so many new filaments out there. And talking about new filaments, we're going to go to a buddy of mine. This is R. Ballard Designs. Ryan, there's filament at Hobby Lobby now, of all places, and it's affordable. I do have one just on the road. I do need to pick some of this up just to give it a test. But the nice thing is I have friends that's already gone down and picked them up and checked it out. Let's see here. But apparently, looking at the models, you can't beat it. So instead of having to order it all the time, if you have a Hobby Lobby like me, mine's only maybe 2 miles down the road, 1.5 miles. So now when I'm to the point of really needing a filament, I am definitely going to run down there and check them out. And the cool thing is Hobby Lobby always has these sales on stuff, 50% off or 30% off. So I'm definitely going to keep an eye out for those and see if this filament ever enters those sales. Because if it does, and from everything I've heard so far, I am definitely going to load up on this filament. So again, check out AVerMedia Designs. As a matter of fact, this Saturday, I will be with Ryan on his show, Making It Up As We Go. But definitely check out this video. He's got some good information on it. Oh, Stan's been using it with 0 issues. Yeah, the filament's come a long ways. It used to be I'd get some filament and it would just jam the heck out of my nozzles or clog it up because there was foreign debris in it. Or they've come a long ways. On the new stuff, I've been using a lot of Elegoo and Sunloo. I used to have a nice pile of Sunloo boxes over here, a wall of them. And I've never had any issues with those two filaments, so I always stuck with what worked for me and my printers. But I'm willing to give this a shot. I am definitely willing to give it a try. You know what? That's a good question. The nice thing is, whenever I go to Hobby Lobby and if I'm looking for something, the people there have always been nice and have always helped. I mean, they've walked me to products before. I'm going to assume it's going to be over by the modeling area. Probably not too far from where the trains and the models and all that stuff is. So it should be easy to find. And looking at the boxes, they should stand out really well. Yeah, I have not. This is so cool. Do I have a scanner? I personally do not. I would love to get my hands on a scanner. Every time when I end up with a little money in my spending budget, I do something crazy, and I do something like this. I mean, yeah, I couldn't say no to this engine. So it's like an engine or a scanner. And on this one, when Mark presented it to me, how could I say no? Oh, it was too good of a deal. There we go. But yeah, I would love to get my hands on a scanner. There is now Jimmy from DIY and Digital. He did this really cool video, and this is how far we've gone with modeling, 3D printing and modeling per se. We're to the point where I use Fusion 360, and I love it. There is a bit of a learning curve to it. I will admit to that. But if you're willing to stick with it, it's a great program. But now we're getting to the point where Jimmy, he took a picture of a car and he uploaded it to an AI program. And you'll have to search his videos for this. I think it was maybe 4 videos back. But he uploaded a picture of a vehicle and then had it sized to N scale. And AI generated a 3D STL file. And the cars look amazing. So AI is going to take a lot of the guesswork out the better it gets. So if you have a photo of the car that you're doing, I'd probably try that, give that a shot, because it turned out phenomenal. The print, it was a beautiful print. Yeah, I'm definitely going to go check out my Hobby Lobby. Like I said, I haven't been there. Oh, I hear a horn. Another Norfolk. Yep. This is busy. I'm impressed. We've had some good train action. I found it over by the puff paint and plaster of Paris. Oh, Andrew's already been. Now my question is have you printed it with the filament yet? And I'd like to know your opinion. Okay, and in stands, it's in the craft section. Oh, it's not close to the models and toys. I know, that's surprising. You'd think it'd be over by the models itself because it's for model making, but it's all good. Oh, you've already used a couple rolls. Rolls are a bit more expensive, but still decent. PLA. Yeah, because the tax. Well, you got to pay tax at Amazon. Let's see. I just saw something on Ryan's video. Because one of the questions is, what filament or what manufacturer do you think the filament is from? Because there's a lot of companies out there that'll manufacture something and rebrand it or put new badging on it. And Ryan came up with one, and I can honestly see this when you look at the spools. Let's see, table front. The spools that are on some of the rolls of filament match up perfect to the Elegoo spools, and that would not surprise me. And that's one, like I said, that's one of the filaments I use. So I can't wait to get a couple rolls and compare them because I already have several several rolls of Elegoo. So what I might do in this, I might use like my bamboo with the AMS, and then put the two rolls and then have it print like half of one spool and then half of another, just compare them. Jack in the shop is in the house. Good morning, sir. AI is getting so good, we will need a 3D scanner before. Yeah, we won't need one. Well, he's saying you will need one, which works. I wouldn't mind. Like I said, I'd love to get my hands on a scanner. If it's to the point where you can do small parts. When you look at maybe a bell or like the blow-offs, oops, hard to see. Look at that whistle. I mean, this is a beautiful model. I am so glad I got this. It might have a few little issues right now, but we're going to fix that. Matter of fact, the gears I'm replacing them with brass gears. Oh, cool. So did you actually take a picture of your coworker and then put that in, and it generated the model? Okay, so bamboo's, the filament is Polymaker. See, here we go again with rebranding. And Polymaker's it's a good filament. It's a well-known filament. I wouldn't say no to it. Yeah, again, Polymaker. I won a roll off of 3D and T printing. Good stuff. Gray Dog 30. Shame on you. Have you played any with it? Hopefully a little bit. Need an STL for your local cam car? Okay, cool. For mounting a camera, I'm assuming. By the way, if you guys don't know, check out Canadian Locomotive Logistics. He's got a really cool setup on his layout where you can run his train, via a GUI, and you are in full control from the throttle to the brake and everything, and you get to run around his layout. Sparky has one. I don't know if it's up today. He only runs his during the day, and I understand this way somebody's around in case something happens. But definitely check out Canadian Locomotive Logistics for that. It is so cool. I haven't ran one. I haven't ran it for a couple days. I need to go visit again. Oh, so I thought you had a scanner, Jerry. That's Mrs. Yes, that's the wife. Oh, hey, are you guys missing a bag of something? Somehow I have a bag with a couple hats in it from the show, and I'm assuming it's yours. If you can identify what's, well, I already know it's yours. I forgot to let you know. Jerry sharing links again. Yeah, one thing I noticed with scanners is once you scan something, you still have to fix the model up, and that's I don't know what the learning curve is on that one, but it looks pretty. They're not too difficult. It's just practicing with it, I guess. You were given a G-scale Bachmann Classic East Broad top, but not sure what track would be best to use. If look, doing a layout outside, as the Bachmann set instruction says, not for use outdoors. Bachmann track is not like, let's see, you want brass or nickel. Where's my phone? As you can see what this is on, this is, I think this is Aristocraft. But this track is designed for, whoops, that was kind of cool. This track is designed for outdoors. Lionel, their G-scale track is definitely not for outdoors. It's for indoors, but it works. But yeah, if you're going to do outdoor, definitely do the brass. Jerry did put a link in. Awesome. Oh, no. Oh, Jerry just subbed to him. It's so cool to watch you guys, sub to other guys' channels. Repay the favor, CLL. Jerry's pretty cool. He does a lot of fun stuff. Matter of fact, Jerry just got some T-Track modules, and I hope those work great for you. Okay. Awesome. Thank you so much for putting that link in there, Jerry. I would like to say thank you, everybody, for showing up. This is awesome. This is so cool. And to the moderators, thank you so much for helping out and doing the cool things like sharing the links for me. That's you guys rock. You guys rock. Let's see. Oh, my coffee is running low this morning. Yeah, I got a feeling this show's going to be a little on the short side today. Like I said, my son's upstairs and I didn't get a lot of things ready. It is so cool to see you guys on here. I really, really appreciate it. Do me a favor, give me a like. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Awesome. So good seeing you guys subscribe. Canadian Logistics it's really cool to see. And he's put his heart and soul into that program. So definitely check it out. Well worth it. And I hope to see more of that out on other layouts. That would be kind of fun. A little hard to do it on D-Track or N-Scale. I think it probably could be done. But HO is it'd be cool on G scale too, wouldn't it? You know what? You just gave me an idea. We might have to discuss that. That'd be kind of fun at Seegers. As you guys know, I'm a member of Seegers, which is Central Iowa Garden Railroading, and the club is at Merle Hay Mall. So if you're ever in Des Moines, Iowa, Sundays from noon to 3, the club is open to the public. It's a beautiful layout. It's a lot of fun, and of course, it's all Garden Railway. And it would be so easy to put a camera on an engine and then run it on the layout. That would be kind of fun. It's not a small layout. It's a nice size run. I never really timed it to see how long it would take to go around it. Yeah. Yeah. I need more coffee. I'm down to like one sip and I'm done. Tea is good. Get your caffeine. Oops. I forgot. I don't have to click them anymore. Yeah, I can see where it takes time. The nice thing is as you're growing with it, you know, things change, hopefully for the better, especially with AI. But AI kind of spooks me a little bit too. No, I did not. I did not make it Friday. CIRC is Central Iowa Railroad, the club here in Des Moines. This one's at the fairgrounds. This is HO. Oh, now there is a layout. If you ever go to the Iowa State Fair, definitely take the time out to go check out the layout. The club is within the fairgrounds. Once a month, like last Friday, the last Friday of the month, is that how it works? They have an open house, and I am also a member of the club, so I get to go behind the scenes, which is really cool. I'm not set up to run trains there yet. Hopefully, as time goes on, I will. There's 3 levels, and the room's got to be 60 foot, 80 foot long, maybe right in there, and it's got to be at least, I want to say, 24 feet wide. So a lot of working area, and the guys have put their hearts and souls into that layout. It's just phenomenal. The camera is so small. Yeah, we do have at Seegers, we do have JMRI. I think the HO, the CIRC, I think they're running JMRI too, if I'm correct. Let's see. So let's see. We've done all the videos. Yeah, Chuck, I love that pepper ghost effect. I think that is awesome. I can't wait to see it finished. And then we had the Toyman Television. Definitely check them out. Good people. I'm so glad he made this video on this engine. I'm not gonna lie. When I looked at it, there's so many screws. I was kind of a little intimidated, but after watching the video, I can. It's no issue. So it should take me within an hour to replace the plastic gear to a brass gear. So yeah, definitely that was so nice. It's when did he make that video? That video is actually 3 years old, but it's useful today, and that's what I love about it. YouTube University. Keep an eye up here. I hear some. And then Suko's hobbies. I love watching his videos and the progress that he's done on his garden railroad. Excuse me. It's come a long ways, and even though he says he's done, nah. I can't wait to see what he comes up with next. I bet you there's going to be a part 12 easy. So definitely keep an eye on it on his. With Ryan, our Ballard Designs. Come check us out Saturday evening, 7:55 Central. I used to say the real time, but you know what? It's just time. So definitely come check us out 7:55 Central. What would that be? Eastern, 8:55? Let's see. We got that. I'm going to have to take a sneak peek at your cameras and see what you're using. Thank you for tossing the link in. I will definitely check that out after the show. See, we've been into this for almost an hour. We're going to end it a little early. I appreciate you guys again. Thank you so much for showing up to the stream. Hopefully some of this information was good. Some of it's fun. Hobby Lobby, I want to say thank you for carrying it, because like I said, it's just on the road for me. I don't have to wait overnight or a couple days to get filament now. The prices seem to be extremely fair. $12.99 for a good roll of filament. I pay that for my Elegoo. And if Hobby Lobby is using the Elegoo that's branded differently, that's fine with me. So yeah, go get yourself a roll. Check out Ryan's channel. He does a good walkthrough on it, and his results were just awesome. I know there's a couple other videos pertaining to the filament out there, but after seeing Ryan's, I like that bug, that little RC bug that he did. That thing is just awesome. That's really cool. Check out the links down below. Tell them I sent you. Tell them, say hi. If you're not subscribed to their channels, show a little love. On that note, be kind, stay on track, have a good weekend, and we'll see you next Wednesday. Stay cool. Peace.